4 years ago, in 2021, ECMA International published ES21, the 12th edition since the first release in 1997. This edition introduced 7 features that deserves a spot in your workflow. Let's break them down. Replacing a substring from a string has become even easier. Developers used to rely on the replace method with the /g regex flag to replace all occurrences of a substring. The split.join combo was another popular workaround. Both worked, but they felt a bit clunky. Now you can use the replace all method to easily do the same without having to ask ChatGPT or the regex. You probably used this already. Promise.any is a static method that takes an iterable of promises and returns a single promise that resolves as soon as one of the input promises resolves. Think of a scenario where you need your code to do something the moment of any several promises succeeds. Promise.any handles this perfectly. Before ES2021, there was no clean way to do this. Promise.race existed, but it settled with the first promise that settled, whether that was a resolve or a reject. If the fastest promise rejected, your race was over. The workaround? Wrap each promise in another promise that catches its own errors and resolves with a special value. Then raise those wrapped promises. It worked, but it got messy fast. Custom errors organization became programmatically better. In basic terms, aggregate error is a special type of error that functions as a container for multiple other errors. If you have 2 promises that can return 2 reject, you can consume both the error like so, with the same promise.any method we discussed 10 seconds ago. Logical AND, logical OR, and knowledge coalescing now have assignment shortcuts. These operators let you combine logical checks with assignments in one clean expression. Before, to write if A is truthy, assign A to B, you had to use A ampersand B equals. Now you can simply write. The same goes for less verbose, more readable, especially when you are doing this kind of assignment frequently. This one is interesting and honestly a bit weird. Instead of writing long numbers that are hard to read, you can now use underscores and separators purely for readability. Want to write? Just write. JavaScript ignores the underscores at runtime, but your eyes will thank you. Works with any numeric literal, like even for binary. ES2021 made JavaScript cleaner and more readable. Start using these features today. That was ES2021. Subscribe for more JavaScript updates.